Thank you all for coming. What a blessed day and such a fun day to honor our graduates. Please bow your head in prayer. God of all creation, we welcome your spirit and presence with us for this special pinning ceremony. Let us give thanks and praise for the nursing students gathered today on this stage. Continue to guide them in their successful journey as they become registered nurses. We give thanks for the family and friends who provided a listening ear for the hard times, while also encouraging them to keep their eyes on the prize being realized today, graduating with the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. We give thanks for the professors who believed in their abilities, pointing out their strengths, molded their thoughts, and kept them on track. We give thanks for all the patients that provided the students unforgettable clinical experiences. And we give thanks for all the wonderful nurses that mentored them and challenged their mind. We pray that these new RNs will strive for the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. We pray that they will use nursing knowledge and creative thinking with each clinical decision, and in the midst of a busy practice will not lose their love for being a nurse or forget how important of a job it really is. We pray this in your holy name, Jesus. Amen. You may be seated.
Good morning. I'm going to go off script for a little bit and be impromptu because that's kind of how I roll. I just want to say I'm so glad to be here with you guys today. I drove 700 miles home yesterday. I was in Wyoming with my mom, who had surgery a week ago. She's almost 80. And you know, everybody's mom needs a nurse. So I'm just super, super glad to be here with you guys. And also, Terry mentioned at baccalaureate, if you were here, her mom, Cleo Har, has been up at JRMC for the last week on hospice. And Terry and I talked every day. She's not only my colleague, but she's one of my most dear, dear friends. The words she said to me every day were how glad she was to be there with all her Jimmy nurses. She had graduates from Jamestown who took care of her mom, cleaned her mom, turned her mom, and just loved on Terry. She had Peyton, who's up here today working as a nurse intern, who cared for her mom, and Emily, who cared for her mom. And I just can't tell you, every time I talk to Terry, how reassuring that was to hear that our gym nurses are making a difference. Don't ever doubt that. You guys are difference makers. Everything you do, every patient you touch, every family you hug and pray for and pray with, that is why you're here. That's your dream, right? So I'm just so glad to be here today. This just is my 18th pinning ceremony, and every year just means something special, and I'm just so proud of all of you. So, for the rest of you, thank you for coming. That just never works. This is better. Thank you all for coming today. Like I said, I'm so excited to be here celebrating these 17 lovely, look at you today, young ladies and handsome gentlemen that we have who are going to be our next generations of nurses caring for us and our families and all our friends during their most vulnerable time. And in the spirit of celebration and on behalf of the nursing faculty, I welcome all of you, friends, family, faculty, coaches, assistant coaches, distinguished members of the administration, the Board of Trustees, to this beautiful campus of the University of Jamestown. And before we begin this celebration, I would like to take a minute to introduce some very special guests that we have with us today. who have played a significant part in your success here at the University of Jamestown. These individuals work selflessly and tirelessly to ensure not only the success of the beautiful university, but your personal success as well. As I call your name, will you please rise? Our esteemed president, Dr. Polly Peterson, and her husband, Mr. Darren Peterson. And we have several members of our administration cabinet here today, and they are going to be bolting probably at some point because at 11 o'clock we have another graduation ceremony they'll be going to. But those that are with us today are Dr. Paul Olson, please rise, Provost and Executive Vice President. Dr. Chris Redfern, Dean of the Undergraduate College. Cretia Wiest, Chief Financial Officer. Brett Mosier, Development and Alumni Relations. Lisa Jackson, Vice President of Marketing. Greg Euland, Vice President of Enrollment Management. And Chris Hoke, Chief Information Officer. If I missed anybody, now's your time to stand up and wave at me. Okay, good. And our trustees that we have with us today are Miss Kelly Krine, Virgil Wiedema, David Hawkes, Jim and his wife, Mila Johnson, and our newest trustee emeritus, Mr. Jim Unruh, and his wife, Candy. I also would just like to call out, today I was so excited when I came in, not only to be here, but there are several sophomore, well, they're gonna be juniors now, junior nursing students, and going to be senior nursing students here celebrating with these students. So I appreciate that you guys are coming for this. We also have Kirsty Dobson, who's our chaplain of the university. Lauren Adams, who is helping us with videography and pictures today. I saw several professors here from the biology and the business department supporting our students, as well as coaches and assistant coaches. So we just love that you're here to celebrate our students' success with us. So as we celebrate each of you, I would also like to celebrate this program here at the university. Jamestown College, now known as the University of Jamestown, was the first liberal arts college in Dakota Territory. It was incorporated in 1883 and chartered in 1884 under the Presbyterian Church. The nursing program began in 1947. Can you believe that? As the first baccalaureate program in the state of North Dakota. And at that time, it was initially known as the Jamestown Hospital School of Nursing. It was organized under the direction of the School of Nursing Committee of the hospital board, the director of nurses, and the faculty. The incentive for initiating a program resulted in the shortage of nurses during and immediately following World War II. In 1948, the college assumed full control of the nursing program amid concerns of other faculty members that the nursing program would surely contaminate the liberal arts direction of the institution. Well, as it turns out, no cross-contamination occurred. Rather, a fertile cross-pollination of scholarship and ideas. Today, the Department of Nursing enjoys a strong collegial relationship across the campus. So today, as we celebrate all of you, we too celebrate 77 years of this amazing nursing program and the over 1,700 nurses who have walked the stage that you will walk later today. I'm also very proud to tell you, and excited, that the University of Jamestown is making history yet again. On April 26th of this year, after almost 2 years of arduous work, the North Dakota Board of Nursing granted the university and the Department of Nursing initial approval for 2 new, very innovative and exciting programs: the Direct Entry Master of Science in Nursing and the Associate of Science in Nursing. This, along with the continued full approval of this very program that you are graduating from, the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, gives us many reasons to celebrate. The North Dakota Board of Nursing was very enthusiastic as they announced when they approved our programs that history had just taken place. The University of Jamestown will now have the very first direct entry of Masters in Science program in the state of North Dakota. They applauded the administration, the Board of Trustees, and the Department of Nursing for not being afraid to take this innovative, think outside the box, and taking the leap to help solve our nursing current shortage. So today, May 4th, the beginning of Nurses Week, is the perfect day to come together in awe of these young ladies and gentlemen and recognize all their accomplishments. And there are many, many, many. I would also be remiss if I did not wish a very happy Nurses Week to all the nurses in the audience, including my colleagues and my friends right here in the front row. Will all the nurses in the audience, including my colleagues, please stand, wave, and take a bow. Thank you for your knowledge, your compassion, and the tremendous care that you provide to your patients every day. So now let's celebrate. Let's get on celebrating these amazing young graduates who are here on our stage today. Today's pinning ceremony is a symbolic welcome into the nursing profession for these newly graduating nurses. The ceremony is a wonderful rite of passage, acknowledging all their hard work, ending their academic journey at the University of Jamestown, and beginning their new journey as registered nurses. This morning is an opportunity for you all on the stage here, all 17 of you, to reflect on your spiritual and your educational journey here at the university. For those of us here today who are nurses, this ceremony reminds us of our place in a profession long committed to caring for the most vulnerable members of our society. Today reminds us of the sacred trust vested in us since Jesus first called his followers to care for the ill and the injured strangers. This pinning ceremony is a time-honored tradition among nursing schools. This special tradition creates a community, a sense of identity, and a sense of shared purpose. This tradition, the pinning ceremony, is often more meaningful to our students and our nursing faculty than the graduation ceremony itself. It signifies the initiation into the sisterhood and brotherhood of nurses. This ceremony is rich in symbolism, dating back to the Maltese cross in the Crusades of the 12th century. It was during this time that the Knights of the Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist tended to the injured and the sick crusaders. When the new monks were initiated into the order, they vowed to serve the sick soldiers. It was during this ceremony that each monk was given a Maltese cross, and thus this became the first badge given to those who nursed the injured and the sick. In a more modern ceremony dating back to the 1860s, Florence Nightingale, who you all have learned about, was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in recognition of her tireless service to the injured in the Crimean War. To share this honor, Florence in turn presented a Medal of Excellence to her brightest graduates. By 1916, the practice of pinning new graduates was standard throughout the United States. So this morning, we gather here to celebrate our brightest graduates. You all have overcome many, many obstacles. You have done everything we've asked of you. In my class alone this semester, you have taken over 4,100 ATI questions. And this does not include any additional questions that you may have taken as practice. And I could not be any prouder of you than I am today. So now, look around this stage. Look around. These are your lifelong friends whom you now share a common bond with. You have laughed with each other. You have danced with each other. I've seen it. You have cheered each other on, and I suspect you have also cried with each other, prayed with one another, and lifted each other up. Through all of this, you have survived, and so have we. As 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 11 reads, "Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just in fact as you are doing. I encourage you, as you leave here today, continue to be friends with each other. Stay in touch, call, text, FaceTime with each other. Support each other on those hard days, just as you have done for the last 4 years. Today is the beginning of anything you want. Let today be something amazing." It has been an honor and a privilege for us to be a part of your journey to becoming a registered nurse. Thank you for choosing the University of Jamestown. Thank you for choosing nursing. The world needs you, all of you, more than ever. Congratulations to each of you. We are so proud to call you our colleagues. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Katie Webster, the Administrative Assistant to the Department of Nursing. And as everybody on campus knows, we refer to Katie as our queen. She is the glue that holds our department together, and we are so blessed to have her as part of our team.
Thank you, Kim. Yes, my name is Katie Webster, and I've had the pleasure to be the Administrative Assistant of the UJ Nursing Department for the last 5 years, and positively giddy to be here. I am so honored that your graduates asked me to introduce our wonderful set of nursing faculty. They are some of my favorite people on the whole planet. These teachers have hearts of gold, and they wish nothing but success and the dreams to come true for each of our graduates on stage today. I think your graduate will agree these ladies pushed, pulled, supported, strengthened your student as they maneuvered through this exhausting program. And they could not be prouder of them today. Now, as you guys go to lunch afterwards, you can put a face to the name as your student tells you all about their amazing teachers at the University of Jamestown. Ladies, as I call your name, you can stand and give a little wave. So starting with our wonderful department chair, Dr. Kim Ash. And as she mentioned, Dr. Terry Rittenbach. Dr. Penny Breeze. Sherry Gunderson. Wendy Hager. Andrea Bonderud. We have a few other faculty that I'm not sure if they're here yet. I didn't see them. Arian Closey. Wendy Hornbuckle. Carol Paul. And I did see our Rhonda NC here. Our students also had a few clinical instructors along the way, and if you guys are here, please stand. Nora Metler, Morgan Watterson, Sydney Johnson, and Rachel Roeder. I'll bring Kim back up, and we're going to do a few awards.
Oh, I love to celebrate, and I love presents. So, usually, well no, always, on Honors Day, the campus holds this wonderful ceremony handing out awards, a lot of awards, because our students are worthy of awards, right? And so they get certificates and presents, and people clap for them, and some of their parents can come and some can't. So they were honored at Honors Day, but we also wanted to honor them here in front of all of you, their families. So, and some of them we have presents for, and some we don't. And they have all received their certificates, so we'll just kind of go through this. First off, I would like Camry Carlson to stand. Camry was the Student Nurse of the Year. The Nursing Student Association is the national, state, and local organization dedicated to preparing nursing students for leadership roles within the nursing profession. Each year, a Student Nurse of the Year is selected by the faculty and fellow students at the local chapter level. And then there's a state competition with the interview process for the North Dakota Student Nurse of the Year. Camry Carlson was chosen for the local Student Nurse of the Year in 2022. Thank you, Camry. Would Emma Lee, Camry Carlson, and Peyton Wilson please stand? Each year, College Fellows in Nursing. Each year, a limited number of outstanding junior and senior students are selected by the faculty for distinction of College Fellow. The recipients are to be of exemplary character and must possess an overall cumulative grade point average of 3.3 or better, as well as a grade point average of 3.5 or better in their major, which is not easy. So Camry Carlson and Emma Lee were awarded in 2023, and Peyton Wilson was awarded this spring in 2024. Congratulations. Would Camry Carlson and Peyton Wilson please stand? Kind of funny, right? This award is the Distinguished Achievement Award in Nursing. This award and gift are presented to the senior nursing student or students selected by the nursing faculty for outstanding academic achievement, contribution to co-curricular activities, and leadership in professional nursing. Congratulations, Camry and Peyton. Reagan Hartman. Reagan Hartman was awarded the University of Jamestown Nursing Faculty Recognition Award. This award and gift are presented to the senior university nursing student who, in the opinion of the faculty, has contributed the most effort to assist student learning within the nursing program. Congratulations, Reagan. Would Camry please stand? Camry is being awarded the Nurse Leadership Recognition Award. Camry was selected by the North Dakota Nursing Student Association as recipient of the ND-NSA State Leadership Award. This award represents not only the internalization of the leadership role of the nurse by the student, but also its implementation as evidenced by the student's participation and recognition in the NSA. Congratulations, Camry. Isn't this fun? It's like Christmas in May. Let's see here. Bethany Keller, please stand. I hope y'all can see her in the back row. She put a little bit of a heel on, so that'll help, right, Bethany? Bethany is being awarded and recognized in honor of Dr. Ruth Strutz to a senior nursing student selected by the nursing faculty who exemplifies outstanding adult learning characteristics. Congratulations, Bethany. Brennan Kemet, please stand. Brennan is being given this award in honor of Dr. Terry Rittenbach. This is out of love for Dr. Terry Rittenbach, our professor of nursing at the University of Jamestown since 1977. It is presented to a student nurse who demonstrates unselfish dedication to nursing and volunteerism, a love of learning, a love for the elderly population. Congratulations, Brennan. Will the following students please rise? Camry Carlson, Sadie Good, Reagan Hartman, Bethany Keller, Emma Lee, Peyton Wilson. These students are being honored for Sigma Theta Tau Honor Society. This represents the top 35% of the senior nursing class who is invited to become a member of Xi Kappa at-large chapter of Sigma Theta Tau International Society of Nursing. Sigma is a prestigious organization of nurse leaders and researchers that seek to improve nursing. Sigma's mission is to advance world health and celebrate nursing excellence in scholarship, leadership, and service. Congratulations to all of you. And let's see, one more. Camry Carlson, please rise. Camry was inducted in the 2022 honors ceremony for Alpha Chi, the National College Honor Scholarship Society. It's a co-educational society whose purpose is to promote academic excellence and exemplary character among college and university students, and to honor those achieving such distinction. Local chapters admit to active membership those juniors and senior students of good character who rank in the upper 10th of their class. Congratulations, Camry. Maybe I should introduce our next people. That would be polite. Next, I'm going to introduce Wendy Hager, Dr. Terry Rittenbach, to the stage.
President Peterson, Dean Redfern, members of the Board of Trustees, colleagues from the nursing department, friends and family of the graduating class of 2024. We'd like to take the next few minutes to share with you some unique qualities and memories of this graduating class.
The class of 2024 has been an outstanding class. They're bright, they're energetic, they're compassionate, and they enjoy adding humor to their classes. They're the next generation of nurses who will be caring for you, for me, for our family members during our most vulnerable times. The clinical settings and areas of expertise that you may find these new graduates in include medical surgical, intensive care, intermediate medical care, orthopedics, family birth centers, neonatal intensive care, oncology, Ann Carlson, emergency department, float pool, and long-term care. One student will be working with her sister in ICU in Fargo.
To quote Maya Angelou, you can't really know where you're going until you know where you've been. So most of this class comes from close to home, as a majority of them are from North Dakota and Minnesota, but several students joined our UJ family from far and wide. We have one graduate from California, one from KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, and one claims Hong Kong, China for his home. Two in the class transferred to the University of Jamestown after starting their college careers at another institution, and we are so glad that you joined the Jimmy family.
Many have family members who are nurses. One student has a family member who is a UJ alum in a different field, and we hope we didn't miss anybody else.
This class has had a broad educational experience at UJ. They had most of their classes in person, took some new online asynchronous courses. They attended Zoom when the weather wasn't good. They traveled to clinical settings in Fargo, Jamestown, and surrounding communities. They spent countless hours hands-on in the lab and persevering through simulations. Some of the areas in which they had clinical and educational experiences included medical surgical, OB with moms and babies, children with special health care needs, mental health, forensics, pediatrics, cardiac and intensive care, community health, assisted living, vaccination clinics, and school nursing. When things had to change, they pivoted with us, and then they pivoted again. Thank you for your flexibility, class of 2024. Nelson Mandela said that education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. This is a group that will surely do that.
The entire class opted to take the elective course of Advanced Cardiac Life Support and Pediatric Advanced Life Support, and we had fun, right? They will be, they'll be receiving their pins for these courses today with their University of Jamestown nursing pin.
This is a class that can be proud of many accomplishments and honors received, as you just heard. Many of these students were consistently on the Dean's List. 6 of them were inducted into Sigma, the International Honor Society for Nursing, and 1 in Phi Theta Kappa. Several served on the Nursing Student Organization, or NSA, which won the most active chapter in 2023. We have 4 students who earned a minor in character and leadership, and 3 who completed the honors program. We have a graduate who maintained a full-time job, raised 2 children, and sustained a marriage, all while completing nursing school full-time. Among them are several college fellows and recipients of other prestigious nursing awards. We are even in the company of a Dine and Bid lip sync battle champion team member.
We're proud of how this class represented the nursing department on campus by their involvement in various campus organizations. Several of these students served locally on the board for the UJ NSA. 2 served on the North Dakota State Board of the NSA. This group of graduates were also involved in the Student Senate, Residence Life, Jimmy James, UJ Golden Z Club, Campus Ministry Team, Saga, Students of Service, Students for Life, and the Wildlife Society. The Fine Arts program also benefited from their talents as well. Several performed in the UJ Concert Choir, Chapel Choir, Drumline, Jazz Band, and theater. These students were also very active in sports. They participated in shooting sports, football, women's golf, men's volleyball, women's volleyball. Women's volleyball were national champions in 2022. And we say, go Jimmies. In addition to campus sports, there is a strong interest in fitness, health, and nutrition among this group, with several participating in hiking, marathon running, snowboarding, beach time, fishing, and traveling.
Besides being students, they balanced family and caring for pets while they were in school. 3 students got engaged this year. 1 will be getting married just a couple weeks after graduation. Many have juggled the challenges of life, including working on campus or outside jobs. Our local healthcare facilities will definitely miss these students. They have persevered through personal and/or family health issues, and some students have lost important people in their lives. They've all grown through these challenges and gained maturity and wisdom filled with grace. This group has built many lifelong friendships. Some will continue to see each other as they'll be working in the same healthcare facilities.
How fitting it is to graduate this class of nurses at the beginning of National Nurses Week. Congratulations to all the nurses. We commend the many family members, friends, JC and UJ alumni who were instrumental in inspiring nursing as a career choice. and for providing support during this journey we call nursing education.
And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that that one student who also maintained a marriage, full-time job, and raising children also won a Lifesaver Award just this last week. Which meant she was instrumental in saving potentially a patient's life when it wasn't necessarily part of what she needed to do. So, congratulations. Today, as you cross the stage, you begin a journey which will bring you joy, sadness, courage, strength, and most of all, success. You are the class of 2024, and we are proud to know you and call you our colleagues. So next we have Andrea, who's going to come up and talk about the nursing pin.
Hi. It's a little different up here. This is my first year full-time with University of Jamestown, and I did not get to directly instruct these guys. I did come and speak to their class with, I do have two daughters who have type 1 diabetes, so I've always been in some type of a game or another anyhow. But that was really super sweet of you guys to invite me to read through the meaning of the pin for University of Jamestown and kind of get my feet wet with all of this. I have had the privilege of working with some of these wonderful young people. I've known a couple of them for, I don't know, it's been a long time. So some of them, you know, it's really nice. So really glad to be here. Proud University of Jamestown. So the significance of the University of Jamestown nursing pin. The pin of the University of Jamestown School of Nursing is symbolic of scholarship and compassionate works in the context of the Christian faith. The foundation of the pin is the fleur-de-lis cross, which is first and foremost representative of Christ the healer, who is the ultimate role model for the profession of nursing. The flourishes at the ends of the cross are representative of both the soft, gentle lily and the fighting barbed spear. How fitting that this cross was chosen to represent our nursing alumni who live their lives with compassion, but are also brave and committed to patient advocates. In the center of the cross, rays of sunshine are illuminating an open book, and beneath it are inscribed words, Lu et Veritas, which is translated as light and truth. This is the motto of the University of Jamestown. It serves to remind the nursing alumni of the university liberal arts tradition, which is infused with the enlightenment and the truth of the Christian faith, which I've always found really fascinating aspect about University of Jamestown's nursing program. A blue oval encircles the cross. This is symbolic of the unending unity that we share with God. Blue is the color of loyalty. It serves as a reminder to always respond with loyalty to the university and to the ethical standards of the nursing profession. Others will look at this pin and see a lovely piece of jewelry that is symbolic of the University of Jamestown nursing program. But you will know that by donning this pin, you are charged with the following imperatives. Number 1 is to be gentle and courageous. 2 is to live your life and to care for your patients and the paths of light and truth. 3 is to be loyal to your school, your colleagues, and your profession. And number 4 is to strive to emulate Christ, the ultimate healer. So, good luck to you guys. Thank you.
Now we get down to the actual meat and potatoes here. Would the families who will be, family members and friends who will be pinning the the students, would you please stand and move to the sides against the wall where your students instructed you to move? It's okay if you're out of order. We'll get you there.
Pull our teacher voice out, get them lined up. Right.
All right, this morning we are beginning with Kristen Briss. Kristen is being pinned today by her mother, Lisa Briss. She would like to thank her mother and her father, Rick, for their continuing support and their dedication to her success. She would also like to thank her boyfriend, Caleb, who has been here through all of this. She says her favorite memory of UJ is that during her internship, a patient told her that she was going to make a difference in the world of nursing. Kristen says that is the goal of my nursing career, and I haven't gone a day without thinking about that patient and her praise of my work. Kristen has accepted a nursing position right here at our very own Jamestown Regional Medical Center on the patient care unit. Thank you, Kristen. Next, we have Riley Brosh. Riley is being pinned today by her brother, Tanner, who just recently won his battle with leukemia. Tanner graduated from UJ in 2021 with a degree in engineering. Riley would like to thank her parents, saying, "My ultimate accomplishment is making my mom and dad proud of me. They have given me everything, so now everything I do is for them." Her favorite memory of UJ was having to do community service for a prank that went horribly wrong. She says, "Just so everyone knows, it takes 6 hours to vacuum the entire building of Sidewalk." Riley goes on to say, "I have had the time of my life here at UJ. I know I've met the most amazing people here and made even better friendships. I will always hold UJ and the friends I've made here near and dear to my heart." Riley has accepted a job working on medical oncology at the St. Cloud Hospital in St. Cloud, Minnesota.
Next up, Camry Carlson. Camry is being pinned today by her father, Carl, and her mother, Stephanie, and her sister, Kennedy. Camry would like to express her gratitude to her nursing professors for not only providing her with the tools and knowledge base to succeed as a nurse, but for welcoming her and her classmates with open arms and making UJ feel like they're home away from home. She'd like to thank her family for their constant reassurance, love, support. She says you've inspired her with the courage to pursue her aspirations wholeheartedly and have shown her the importance of service and compassion. She'd like to thank her fiancé, Cameron, for his continued support, love, and patience for her during nursing school. Camry would also like to thank her classmates for the role they have played throughout their time in nursing school. You've challenged her, encouraged her, helped her become the person and nurse she is today. She's truly cherishing every moment with you and is confident that each of you will succeed in your calling as nurses. Lastly, Camry would like to thank God for placing the calling to serve as a nurse on her heart and for every opportunity that he has placed in front of her at UJ. Camry will be getting married May 18th, and they plan to honeymoon in Cancun. Camry says her favorite memory of UJ is being part of the campus ministry music team and meeting her lifelong friends through nursing and volleyball. Camry's accepted a job at Sanford Medical Center, Fargo, in the intensive care unit. She's excited to be working on the same unit with her sister Kennedy and plans to go back to school someday for her doctorate in nursing anesthesia practice. Next, Emily Dinius. Emily is being pinned today by her parents, Shane and Julie Dinius. Emily says, I would like to thank our professors for genuinely caring about each of our individual successes throughout the program. Mom and Dad, I look up to you both so much. Thank you for always encouraging and supporting me through this entire journey. Devin, thank you for always putting up with my sass, big medical words that you don't understand, and reminding me at the end of each semester that I was one step closer to my goal of being a nurse. And lastly, I'd like to thank Elena, Emma, Camry, and Liberty for always being by my side no matter what the circumstance. Whether I was blowing up a catheter in the sim mannequin, procrastinating assignments till the last minute just to find out I wasn't the only one who hadn't started, watching our first delivery together, or being there when I needed a therapy rant session. Each of you were always by my side. You have all taught me so much, and I truly could not have made it through nursing school without you. Emily says, I have many good memories from UJ, most of which were with my freshman roommates, who became some of the closest and best friends. There were many late nights full of laughter and tears. I'll always remember the nights studying for finals that never consisted of studying, making meals together, binging on whatever TV show we decided to watch that week, and all of the random trips made together. She's accepted a job in the labor and delivery unit at CHI St. Alexius in Dickinson, North Dakota.
Liberty Fix. Liberty is being pinned by her parents, Chris and Becky Fix. Liberty says, first, I want to thank each and every one of our professors for their time, effort, dedication, and knowledge they have poured into us over the past years. I will be forever grateful. I want to thank Emily, Emma, Peyton, and Camry for single-handedly getting me through the nursing school. I seriously couldn't have done it without you guys, so for that, thank you. I want to thank my mom and dad for all the love and support they've given me throughout my education. It is because of you that I am graduating college today. Your commitment to my education has shaped me into the person I am today, and I am eternally blessed. I'm forever grateful for your love and guidance. Liberty says her favorite memories of UJ consist of making lifelong friends through freshman year, neighbors in Watson Hall, in nursing school, and the UJ volleyball team, and campus life. All of the late night study sessions that never actually consisted of studying, early morning clinicals, Sunday homework cram sessions, movie nights in the living room, and endless laughter and tears are just a few of her favorites. She has accepted a job at Sanford Fargo in the orthopedics unit. Sadie Good. Sadie is being pinned today by her mother, Cheryl Good. She would like to say thank you to her parents, Tony and Cheryl, for always being there for her during her nursing school journey. She would also like to thank her friends and close family for being so encouraging and reassuring. A special thanks to Carrie for putting up with her silly analogies and random correlations to understand the content better. Sadie's favorite memory of UJ is participating in shooting sports in the fall and having her nursing professors as the patients in the simulation scenarios. She has not yet accepted a job, but she continues to explore all of her options in the world of nursing.
Carrie Haar. Carrie is being pinned today by her children, Aubrey and Archer. Carrie says there are too many people to thank because there truly are. But I would like to thank my husband, Nick, for allowing me to chase my dreams and supporting our family so I could do so. I thank my kids for having to sacrifice some of their time with me, so I couldn't have done this without them. And a special thank you to Sadie, without whom I wouldn't have gotten through nursing school. All the late night study sessions in Orlady have finally paid off. Carrie's favorite memory of UJ comes from one of her very first simulation labs as sophomores. Wendy Hornbuckle was the patient, and Carrie and Kristen were trying to put compression stockings on her. And let's just say Wendy was not the best patient. Carrie has accepted a job in the float pool at Sanford in Bismarck. Reagan Hartman. Reagan was supposed to be pinned today by her younger sister, Taryn. However, Taryn is competing at state music and unable to be here. In her place, Reagan's best friend and unbiological sister, Ashley Revering, will be pinning her. Ashley, much like Taryn, is one of Reagan's foundation, rocks, main supporters. Where Taryn is all sass and blunt, Ashley is calm and collected, and the two of them have helped to balance Reagan throughout her life. Reagan would also like to thank all of her supporters on campus, whether that was professors, coaches, found family, teams, crews, or her class. Reagan says, my favorite memory of UJ is a debate between becoming myself and joining shooting sports. The team has been amazing and was exactly what I needed to be comfortable on campus. When I was stressed and frustrated, especially with nursing, it was as simple as going to the range or lifts with the team, and suddenly everything was better. All the jokes, the goofing around, the group chat, it was never stressful after the first day. It was fun and focused and kept me going when all I wanted to do was quit. All the random visits and time spent in the simulation lab in Penny's office for Chocolate, who was either an ear to listen to or a shoulder to cry on. I have a love-hate relationship with the late nights in Orlady. I swear the mannequins move and the building is haunted. And as basic as it sounds, my favorite thing has been meeting some of my best friends and best supporters that I hope to have with me for the rest of my life. While they may not all be on stage with me for pinning, they will always be the reason I found light in the darkness. Reagan has accepted a job at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota as a float pool nurse.
Bethany Keller. Bethany is being pinned today by her mother, Sandra Duran. Bethany says, I would like to thank my mother and father for always placing the importance on stepping outside of my comfort zone, all the wonderful professors and the people that I've met at UJ, and God. Bethany says that her favorite memory of UJ is making Valentine's Day cards with Brenda Fisher from the library. In between her nursing studies and clinicals, Bethany is proud to say that she worked at the Anna Carlson Center here in Jamestown. She says that after spending the summer at home in California, she will make a 40-hour road trip together with her mother to become New Jersey's newest Jersey girl. Bethany is still exploring her work opportunities. Brennan Kemet. Brennan is being pinned today by his mother, Lisa Kemet. Brennan says, thank you to my family and friends for your unwavering support, encouragement, and love throughout this endeavor. Without you all, this would have been much harder than it was. I would especially like to thank my mother for helping me fund my journey here at UJ and putting up with my numerous phone calls a day to whine. Brennan's favorite memory of his time at UJ was traveling to Greece and Turkey with the concert choir, movie nights with his friends, singing in the choir, and making many friends. Brennan has accepted a job at Sanford Fargo on the orthopedic unit.
Kira Korsted. Kira is being pinned today by her mother, Debbie Korsted. She says, I'd like to thank my mom, Debbie, and my dad, Robert, and my brother, Anthony, for their support during my journey. Kira says, I have so many memories from my time here at UJ, but if I had to pick a favorite, it would have to be movie nights at Terry's. Kira has accepted a full-time nursing position with Essentia Fargo intermediate care, as well as an as-needed position at the Ann Carlson Center. Katie Lang. Katie is being pinned today by her mother, Connie, and her father, Mike. She says, I want to thank my family, friends, my boyfriend, Hunter, and his family for always believing in me. Katie's favorite memories of her time here at UJ are many countless hours in the lab, learning skills with classmates, as she swears they lived in the lab during their sophomore year, lab time, and doing work study with Penny, and hearing all of her crazy stories, and movie nights at Terry's with all of her classmates. She says they all became a lot closer through these events. Katie has accepted a job at Helen Estates in Rugby, where over the next year she will transition into the role of the Assistant Director of Nursing.
Emma Lee. Emma is being pinned today by her mother, Angela Lee. Emma says, I want to thank God for making my path to UJ clear, so I had the opportunity to meet my best friends who carried me through nursing school, and for my wonderful fiance, who I get to spend my life with, and the professors who have helped shape me into a nurse who is now capable of caring for her own patients. Emma's favorite memories of UJ are the late night study sessions that often ended in more talking than studying. She also enjoyed Friendsgiving and Christmases with her classmates. Emma will be marrying her fiance, Aaron Mack, this upcoming June. She has accepted a job in the neonatal intensive care unit at Sanford Bismarck. Dakota Lilly. Dakota is being pinned today by his parents, Stephen and Linda Lilly. He would like to send a special thank you to his men's volleyball coach, Travers Cox, for helping him balance sports and class, and for supporting him on this journey. Dakota has enjoyed studying health, nutrition, and fitness, or as he calls it, chasing adrenaline. Dakota says his favorite memory of UJ is leading worship every Thursday while playing piano during chapel. Dakota will be doing a bit of traveling while he considers all of his work options.
Torin Nell. Torin is being pinned today by his parents, Courtney, and gorgeous Nadia. Torin says, I'm thankful for my parents and girlfriend for being my rocks, my preceptors for showing me the ropes, and most of all, my instructors for bringing the world of nursing to me, a world I didn't know I needed. He says his favorite UJ memory is any and every interaction with instructors. Being far from home is a challenge in itself, yet I always felt a warmth when surrounded by each professor. They all bring a motherly presence to the room, and if anyone knows me, I'm a mama's boy. So I never truly felt too far from home. Torn is still looking for that perfect first nursing job. Madison Richter. Madison is being pinned today by her mother, Isle Kostelnik, Jill Kostelnik. Madison would like to thank her family, her boyfriend, Carter, and his family for always believing in her. She would also like to thank all of the friends she has made here at UJ. Madison says, my favorite memory of UJ is working in the nursing lab. I've been able to spend time practicing skills for countless hours, as well as helping other nursing students practice theirs. Another memory I enjoy from UJ is going to Terry's for movie nights, or nursing student associations, Christmas parties, and picnics. Madison has accepted a position at All True Hospital in Grand Forks in the neonatal intensive care unit. Peyton Wilson. Peyton is being pinned today by her parents, Ross and Nancy. She'd like to thank God for placing her at UJ before she had an inkling she even wanted to become a nurse. Her grandparents for volunteering to be the first patients she could practice skills on. Her parents for their unwavering love and support. All of the nursing professors for giving her the unconditional grace and patience to get it wrong over and over again until she finally got it right. To her classmates for always having the answers she is looking for and helping her grow without judgment. Her coaches for believing in her as a player, a student, and human. Her teammates and friends for inspiring her to be kinder, gentler, and simultaneously wittier. And her best friend Kayla for subscribing to be her personally diary for 4 years. Peyton's favorite memory of her time here at UJ was avenging the defeat of the 2021 Dine and Bid lip sync battle by clinching a victory in the 2022 Dine and Bid with her volleyball teammates. Peyton says, if you ask my coach, he'll tell you that the perpetual ascension of our season started with that win and led us to win a national championship. Peyton knows that the perfect nursing job is out there and has applied to emergency departments closer to her family.
We're going to miss this group a lot. And now we'll pray again to end this ceremony, and then we'll hug a lot. Okay. Dear Lord, we come together today to say thank you for the lives of these students and their families. You have created each one uniquely and beautifully and entrusted us with their education over the past 4 years. We thank you for guiding them and giving us wisdom to help guide their future. We ask that you continue to guide them as they prepare and study for the NCLEX exam. We pray that your presence will be with them as they become caring nurses who will be helping those in need. Give them the clinical judgment they will need, and may it be in tune with your Holy Spirit as you guide their practice. We ask that your healing touch be in their hands and fill them with grace to handle the difficult situations as they encounter emergencies and life and death situations. Give them the peace that passes all understanding, and let your light shine through them that others may see your glory. Help them to provide a caring presence and a listening ear. Fill them with compassion and give them words of joy, comfort, and laughter to fill their spirits. We place these future nurses in your hands and ask for your protection and blessing on each one as they go out to serve your people. Amen. Thank you all for coming today. And ladies and gentlemen, join me in celebrating the University of Jamestown's nursing class of 2024.